It's very hard for us all to get information out of Mariupol. What are you hearing about what has happened there?
Yeah, it's true. It's very hard to hear some news from Mariupol because they, without communication, without internet, it's so hard to find people who can tell us what is happening in the city. Tomorrow was humanitarian corridor, but unfortunately, Russian not stopping to shooting, so people can't leave the city. It was 90 bus for waiting for people, but only 4 can leave the city.
And when you speak to people who do leave the city, what do they say to you about conditions there? When eventually people get in, what do you think we will find?
What we can find, it's a destroyed city, destroyed home, people scared, people in shock because they stay at basement many days without any supplies, without food. They don't know what happening around them. They only hearing bombing and shooting.
Do you think it's possible that people will have starved to death, literally starved to death because of the bombardment because they can't get out of where they live?
Yes, we actually have some news about that, but not in Mariupol, in another city, but in Mariupol it's very possible because we can get there. We can get deliver them supplies and food because Russians always shooting.
Yeah. Where has it happened in another city? Tell us about the other example you know of.
Honestly, I don't remember which city it was. It was some of the small city around Kiev, where city was blockaded around months. But now people telling to us that they don't have food. They was afraid to go to the street to find something because Russian took people who leave their house and they took them to prison.
Yeah, we've heard stories actually of that exactly that, people almost being sent to gulags, sent to camps inside Russia. Do you know about that? That people in Mariupol and other cities being forcibly removed from Ukraine?
Yeah, from Mariupol, people forced to move to Russia because they can live to another city in Ukraine because Russian don't allow that. You have only one choice: you go to Russia or you die.
And do we know what happens to people when they get sent to Russia? Is it possible to find out what happens to them?
No, we spoke with some friends. They say in some rumors they go to Russia in hoping to leave from Russia to another country, but they don't have documents, and Russia government don't allow them pass through Russia to another country. So they fortunately stay in Russia.
They're effectively imprisoned there. Maria, take care of yourself. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.